Katie May, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to make banana blueberry bars. We're going to start with 2 cups of rolled oats, and then add in 3/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon, now we'll add a little bit of nutmeg. I have a fresh nutmeg here, so I'm going to grind this on a microplane. I love using fresh spices. There's so much more aroma. Okay, and now I'm going to set this aside while we add all of our wet ingredients to the blender here. So first I'm going to add in my apple juice. Liquids in first, that way it's easier to blend. And we'll add 3 bananas. Make sure you use ripe bananas so that you have lots of sweetness in this dish. And these banana blueberry bars are sugar-free, no processed sugar added, so all of the sweetness is coming from the banana, the blueberries, and the dates. Add that all in there. And now a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Do that. And now I'm just going to add our last cup of oats. So this is going to create an oat flour. Put it in on the blender. Start on low and we'll go to high. Now my wet ingredients are nice and creamy. I'm going to add in dates for extra sweetness. And this is a whole date. There's a pit in it, so what you want to do is just open up the dates, take out the pit, this little pit, and cut up the rest of the date. So since it's going in the blender, you can leave them whole without the pit and put it in the blender and let the blender do the work. I'm just going to mix it really quick. So now that broke up the dates a little bit more, but you still want to taste the dates. You want to taste the texture in this dish, so don't blend it all the way. And now I'll pour wet ingredients into the dry ones. Take this all out of there. So let's blend this up now. And it's a pretty wet batter, you can see. It's very moist. Make sure you get all those oats blended in, and add 1 cup of blueberries. These are frozen, you could also use fresh. All in there. And then 1/2 cup of walnuts. So now our batter is all ready to go. We're going to put this in the oven. We first need to line our pan with parchment paper. And so instead of greasing the pan with butter or oil, we're going to use parchment paper. I already have it cut here. And then I'm going to cut slits in the corners. So I put the pan on top of the parchment paper, and I'll just cut slits right down to the corner. And now this piece of parchment paper will fit nicely into our pot, our pan. Now we'll pour the banana blueberry mixture right in. The great thing about the parchment paper is afterwards you don't have much cleanup. And my oven is preheated to 350, and we'll let it bake for about 30 to 35 minutes. Nice and smooth. And voila! So in the oven it goes. Our banana blueberry bars are all done. They took about 35 minutes in the oven. You can see they look nice and golden brown on top. How to tell if they're done? You just stick a knife inside and it should come out pretty clean. So look it, I can just take the bars out right like that. You want to let it cool for about 5 minutes, and I've already done that. So I can just start slicing a few pieces. Let's try one piece. You can see this is a nice gooey consistency. I like them this thick too. It's a nice thick bar. Let's see. Delicious. So that's it for the banana blueberry bars. For the recipe, check out plantbasedkatie.com. Thanks again.